What I've decided to do is to make a video of me answering your questions from the live streams and even the comments below in the videos that I make. But I'm going to take a few questions. I grabbed about 40 questions from the live stream. So I'm going to answer 10 of those today. And then determined by your feedback and your interaction with this, I'll do another one the following Friday. So let's dive right into it and let's have some fun. This is about me. How you got into music? I got into music a long time ago. Basically, I was born into it. On my mother's side, my grandmother played. I had uncles and cousins that played instruments, and on my father's side, I also had musicians there. So basically, there's always a piano in the house no matter where I was at. Whether I was at home with my parents or being babysitted by my grandmothers, there's always a musical instrument around. And so what else was there to do before a kid to go and play on the drums? So I got into music. I was kind of born into it indirectly, and I've just never left it alone since. So that's how I got into music. It was just always there. There wasn't a day I decided to just wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna do some music. No, it was just always there. It's woven into me, and so I just was in music. I never got into music. Favorite producer? Okay, I'll finally answer this question. My favorite producer is myself. And you say, oh man, I want to know who you like. Okay. For a long time, my favorite producer was Timbaland. And that was during the late 90s and stuff like that. I really enjoyed his beats. They kind of made me pay attention and say, who is that? And then I was able to kind of learn that he was a producer. And, you know, he had a style and flavor. And my favorite producers are those that have a era, you know, like Neptunes. That's another favorite of mine. And Kanye, he had an era. Lil Jon had an era. Pharrell, Neptunes, they had an era. Swiss Beats, he had kind of like an era. So all those producers who had an era that everybody tried to sound like are my favorites. But I'll give it to Timbaland. I don't really know Timbaland like how I used to back then. You know, I used to feel like he was like down the street musically, but now it's like he's so successful and so great and so far away. It's like, hey, you know. But if you're gonna, I'll just give you an easy answer, Timbaland. Who inspires you? I'm not very inspired by today's artists, to be honest with you. I don't, because they don't really challenge me sonically. There's nothing I'm hearing sonically challenging. Now, who used to inspire me? Busta Rhymes used to inspire me. Deep Force used to inspire me. Bjork kind of still does inspire me. F.A.Q. Twig's earlier work inspired me. Ibeyi inspires me. Kanye West from the early albums, that inspires me. But as far as who inspires me now, there's not too many. I can't really think of any one person that really inspires me other than myself. I have to kind of be my own. I'm in a season where I kind of have to inspire myself because I think a prerequisite for someone to inspire me is for someone to legitimately care about me and know me. And unfortunately, no one out there in the industry really has that connection with me. What is your most proud recording of any of your songs? There's a few of them. One of the first ones was Working on Me. Well, actually my dad helped me get radio play in Flint, Michigan for that. That was a gospel song that I did off of my The Gifts of Men Volume 1 album. That was proud to have that put on the radio. I guess over the total body, probably One Shot is probably one of my most proud recordings. But I got music coming that I'm very proud of, so it's kind of hard to call one out. So sorry, I tried. What is your favorite era of music? My favorite era of music is probably the neo-soul movement. That was probably my favorite era. And then along top of that, the D'Angelo, Erykah Badu era, the Floetry eras. I probably was able to relate to that most, but see, I was really big into the drum and bass era of the mid 90s to late 90s. That was really big for me in that new age era. I was very big into that. But I'll say my favorite era was when neo-soul was mainstream. Neo-soul music isn't quite mainstream now. I'm quite sure it has its following, but that's probably one of my favorite eras. But see, I grew up so diversified in my music taste, so I was really big into electronic and techno and drum and bass and a lot of that was a lot of fun. So I'll make it easy and answer one. If I change my mind later, maybe I'll change my mind, but that's the answer right there. What are your goals for 2018? My goals in 2018 is to get placements, to lose about 100 pounds total. I'm already 46 pounds down, so that's a goal for 2018. To hopefully get placements, and to further my sound library and my business with DillioT2K.com and sell products, sell sound libraries, t-shirts and stuff like that, and grow the Dillio T2K brand and find better ways to help people, you know, musically, and provide a better service for that. To become more financially independent, and the ultimate goal is to be financially independent. Also, a 2018 goal is to finish the Majykbox album. That's another goal for 2018. And to travel places where I've never been before. Maybe go out more here and stuff like that. So to have a more clear direction in my life as far as where I'm going. So those are some goals for 2018. The ultimate goal is to be financially independent from a day job, and to have my music pay for itself, and to create generational wealth with my music for 3 generations down from me. And to hopefully be a beacon light for another young guy coming up who may have not had the guidance, because I know what that means. You know, I got people around, but I had no one really to take me under their wing, and I'm kind of figuring this all out myself. You know, there's no one here with me, so I guess that's probably my goal, and to just be around the right people. I have a circle, a good close circle of friends. I have a lot of friends, but none that are here with me. So having more people around me, good people to be around, be great, and it'd be nice to get that without having to go to church. What is your biggest regret? I don't know if I could call it a regret, but I guess doing sound in black churches, that wasn't, that was a tough lifestyle. I'll leave it at that. I got a whole video talking about that experience, but if I could just take that away from the equation and do things a little differently, I'd probably do that different. I don't really call it a regret because I don't feel bad about it anymore. I used to for a long time. What is your most prized musical instrument? Probably my most prized musical instrument is probably my sub Fatty, or my sub 37, with sub Fatty being a close second. I've always wanted to be part of that Moog music legacy, and I think once you got the keyboard, it's easy to take it for granted, but I can imagine, like, it must have been 3 or 4 years since the sub 37 came out for Moog, and I would have a picture of it on my iPad, on my older iPad, and you know, that's a really big instrument. Everywhere I go with it, people take it very seriously. Like, whoa, you got a Moog? What? Moog? What? Those who are serious and know about music know about Moogs, and they appreciate them. And I would definitely call it a family heirloom. That's something I'll probably never separate from. And you know, maybe one day that'll be a great gift for someone. Right now, it's all mine. Do you plan to move after you make a big life change in the music industry? I think that what that means is if I got the big deal or some life-changing thing where I really did achieve my ultimate goal of financial independence or financial stability through my music, yeah, I will probably move back home and just be a blessing to my community back at home in Flint, Michigan. Because at that point, you're connected enough and you have enough money to travel and do whatever you want to do. But just being home around my family would be great. And that's probably what I would do, because I'm not really that big of a fan of Atlanta. I'm just going to keep it real. I tried to make this place home, but it just isn't. And I've had time to make that happen here, but for some reason it hasn't happened. Maybe LA or New York, I don't know. I miss Florida, but everybody who has to roll with in Florida has moved on, so I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely probably go somewhere where I could be around family more, and around old friends that I have more legacy with, that hope I can reconnect more on a deeper level and stuff like that, because it's a very isolated lifestyle here. Like I said, I know people here, but it's very rare that someone comes to see me here. It's kind of sucks. Well, those are some questions. If you have some questions, feel free to voice them in the comments below. I got a lot more from the live chat Matter of fact, if you'd like to ask me some live questions that I want to add to the next About Me series, which I'm probably going to do again because I'm pretty confident this is going to get a good result, feel free to voice them and come to a live show. When I say, hey guys, what else you want to know, I'll do that right there. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm always getting asked the same questions on my live stream. So I'm going to start directing them to the videos, so that way I don't have to keep repeating the same questions. I get it, a lot of people don't know me. New people are meeting me all the time from my YouTube channel on this platform, so here it is. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Stay tuned for more. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out Khemikals and check out my other products on my website. And you know, please feel free to help me to support this channel and to help me get some more equipment. I'm trying to save up for an MPC-X, so if you want to donate to that cause or anything, please feel free to let me know. All right, I'm out. Peace.